What's up, everybody? It's AJ with eTrail.com. Now today we're going to be talking about getting a 4-bike bike rack. It's awesome to be able to haul 4 bikes. That way, if you have a family of 4, or if you want to haul all your bikes with your friends in the same vehicle, save them some gas, that's an awesome option. But with that option comes some things that are being a little bit different than just hauling 2 bikes. You have to make some sacrifices with a 4-bike bike rack. A little bit of a disclaimer though, make sure you check your vehicle's owner's manual to make sure it can handle the weight of 4 bikes on the hitch and still be able to be okay. Something to think about with getting a 4-bike bike rack is they are going to be more expensive than a 2-bike bike rack. So going hang style versus platform, you can get most hang style for around 200 bucks, so that is going to save you some money. But in the $250 to $300 range, you can get a cheaper platform rack and not have to deal with trying to get all the bikes to fit on the hang style. Like anything, if you spend a little bit more money, you can get more features out of the platform style bike rack. Some have integrated cable locks to lock up your hitch pin to your hitch, and some of them have a bike repair stand all built in. Those are features you might not all need with your platform style bike rack. If you just want to haul your 4 bikes, sometimes you can get the cheaper one that might have that center mess that's kind of in the way. You have to go around and put your bike in place, but you're going to save money. Frame contact is something else to consider. So with platform style bike racks, you can get them where they have wheel mounted hooks. You see it's attached right here. It's coming down on the wheels on the front and the back, so there's going to be no frame contact. So we're allowed to take all these different style bikes. You see the carbon fiber right here. You're not going to want to put a hook down on that frame. Some of the platform style racks do have the center mass with the hooks that come down and make frame contact. Those are going to be a little bit cheaper. So if you don't have carbon fiber bikes and you're cool with frame contact, those work as well. You got the hanging style. Those always put stress on the frame, so it's going to be hanging by that. And you also risk the bikes on turning or moving, slamming into each other when you're driving down the road. The types of bikes you want to take with you is an important thing to think about as well, to determine whether you should go for the platform style or the hang style. It's going to be a little bit easier to get different frame sizes and frame types, like an alternative frame or even a kid's bike on a platform style rack. You can get them on a hang style, but adapter might be required to get some of the kids' bikes or alternative frames. You are going to have some issues with step-through frame bikes on a hanging style. If I hold it up there, you can see what I'm talking about. You don't want to put it on here like this. One, it won't really fit well, and it's going to have the bike at a weird angle. So we drop back down, we add on a bike adapter bar. Thank you. It's going to go around the handlebars and the seat. It latches into place, creating a straight line or a bar to put up in the cradles on the bike rack so it sits evenly. When it comes to a fat tire bike or an e-bike, those aren't exactly going to work with a hang style bike rack just because of how heavy they are. It's going to go over the capacity of most of those racks. So you're having to get a platform style bike rack, which you might have to get adapters for a few of them just for the tire size or width on a fat tire bike, but they can still be hauled on a platform style bike rack. Tilting is going to be a big feature, especially if you forget things in the back hatch and you have all the bikes already loaded, but it's not going to be like a 2-bike bike rack. Adding 4 bikes on the back there with the tilt is going to make it quite a bit heavier. So it's something you might use a couple times, then probably decide you don't ever want to do again just because of how heavy it's going to be. Now when you're tilting it away, sometimes the levers are at the end, sometimes it's on the side. Sometimes you need to get a second person just to flip the lever to tilt it away. While you're tilting the bikes down, make sure you watch your hand placement so you don't crush it on the ground if ground clearance is an issue. And once you've tilted all the way down and you're underneath the bikes, don't pop right back up. Sometimes the handlebars can be above your head. You pop up and hit your head or your shoulder on a handlebar. So just be careful when you go to tilt it down. Take a second, look around you before getting up and getting out of the way. The other thing you need to think about is what you're going to do with the bike rack when you're not using it. Is it going to stay in the garage or stay on your vehicle? Well, platform style bike racks are quite a bit heavier, so they're going to take up more space in that garage and take up more space on the back of your vehicle. Where a hang style is going to be a little bit lighter, so it's going to take up less space in the garage. So if it's on and off all the time, you don't want to leave it on your car, you can easily take that off and find somewhere for it to go in the garage. Now some platform racks can be divided up, so you can take 2 trays off and make a 4-bike bike rack a 2-bike bike rack, which is going to take up less space on the vehicle and in the garage. Another thing you can look into is how the bike racks interact with your vehicle. If you go to eTrail.com, put your vehicle in, you can look at all the test fits and reviews we have for the bike racks to get more information on how it interacts with your vehicle. Overall, that's a look at the different types of ways to haul 4 bikes. So either go hang style, platform rack, or wheel hold, or even frame contact. It really depends on what bikes you're hauling and what works for you. I hope this helps you figure it out. If you like that video and you want to see some other ones, you can click right here. If you want to dig a little deeper on this topic, check out articles right over here. Then, if you want to see a playlist of our videos, they're right there. And if you click subscribe, you can check out some installs or some reviews.